Yeah, you're fine, don't worry, we'll just start with some breath work. Before, just a little reminder for those of you, you can just get a minute to do throughout the class: feeding, changing, follow your baby's lead. If you need to get up and walk around, that's fine. Don't feel like you have to do exactly what I'm doing. Part of the reason why I record it, so then you can do it in your own time, because babies don't often like what we're doing at the time. It depends where they are in their sleep-wake cycle, and that's fine. Just follow baby's lead, go with your own needs as well. And when we do any postnatal stretching, if anything feels uncomfortable, just stop and we can pick it up another time. If you want to sit on your cushion, it's going to give you a little bit more support for your back and take the pressure off a little bit and help to maintain that good posture of chest lifted and shoulders relaxed. Babies can either lie down for the beginning bit, or you can have them sitting on your lap or sitting in front of you, depending where they're happy. And yeah, just have a nice time, hopefully, for the next 45 minutes. So we'll start with a little bit of breath work today. We're going to do some belly breathing to start to strengthen those core muscles again, because as you're probably aware, they have gone to pot a little bit over the last few months, I'm sure. And so what we're going to do is we're going to breathe into the belly, filling it up like a balloon, and then as we breathe out, we're going to empty the belly and then squeeze our belly button back towards our spine, holding our pelvic floor at the same time. So we're going to start to work on those core muscles. Hugo's going off for a shuffle. Okay, so you can have your hands on your lap or wherever you're comfortable, and just make sure you've got that good posture. And then when you're ready, we're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling up the belly like a balloon. And then as you breathe out, emptying the belly and squeezing that belly button back towards your spine. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. Good, breathing in. Breathing out. A couple more breaths here, breathing in. Breathing out. And the last one. Just going to warm up the body a little bit. So I'm going to take the neck up, head up to the ceiling, and then rolling around in some nice big circles to stretch the neck and shoulders. The other way. I can quite honestly say, in all the babies I've ever met, I've never seen a baby being pressed like that, so it's quite amazing. You maintain that, shows your part of the trick. All right, our fingertips up to our shoulders. And then we're going to do some nice big circles with our elbow. We'll see you 3 times this week, aren't we? That's very good. I see you again. Amazing. And then bring the elbows together. Stretch out in opposite directions. Breathing in together. And breathing in the other way. Breathing in. And breathing out. Next one, breathing in. Breathing out. Okay, so just going to have a little stretch up. Breathing in into your arms all the way up to the air. And then as you breathe out, nice forward bend, and then you can run your fingers over the swans to say hello. We'll do it one more time, breathing in, stretching up, breathing out, forward bend. Good, and one more time. Amazing. There we go. We're going to move on and sing Mr. Golden Sun. So just sing it through a couple of times. If you don't know it, then you can just listen and join in a second time if you want to. Join in with some of the actions. Ladies can lie down or sit up with you for this one. And when we're ready. All right, here we go. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. Begin. These little babies are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Amazing, we'll sing it through one more time. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little babies are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Amazing, well done. All right. Start with a little bit of a belly massage today, which can be good for any trapped wind or any colic, anything like that. Remember, babies don't always like massage, so if your baby's telling you no, then that's fine. You can try it again at home some other time, or maybe try a different body part instead if they're not up for that. But we're going to start with the tummy. So we always move in a clockwise direction, because this is the direction of the intestine. You want to press hard enough so baby feels like you're not tickling them, and so that you're going to get any trapped wind moving, if that's the case. If they don't want to be on their backs, then you could do a little back massage instead, or you could stroke down their legs with a nice stroking, squeezing massage instead. So it's up to you what you choose. Baby's head up in our hands, and we're just going to stroke all the way down the body to the toes. Two fancy tricks. No, you think I'm really not behind. Very motivated. She is not going to play the film. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to some hip sequences for babies, so increasing the mobility and flexibility of little one's hips before we go on to do any dips and swings, lifts and anything like that. So when we do this, we hold baby's legs around the calf muscles. We try to avoid the joints at the ankles and the knees. We don't want to put any pressure on those. They're quite delicate at their age. So holding the legs, and we're going to do the Grand Old Duke of York. So we're going to march the legs in and out, the Grand Old Duke of York. And when they were up, they were up. We're going to lift up to a spinal stretch. When they were down, and then in the middle. We'll sing it through twice. It's because babies love repetition, so let's do everything at least 2 times. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to start with some marching. Oh, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched straight up to the top of the hill, and he marched wash them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Amazing. We'll do it through one more time. So starting with some marching legs again, bringing the knees in and out, hopefully relieving any track wind or anything if they've got any. And we sing again. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. We marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Lovely, well done. And then keeping hold of the legs, we're going to bring the knees in towards the tummy and do some nice big circles in a clockwise direction. And we're getting those hips moving.
Resistance, how are you going to do that?
Please do that to me today. And then finally bringing the knees in towards the tummy and giving them a little rock from side to side. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet into butterfly position now, which is with your soles of your feet together and your knees out wide. If that feels uncomfortable, if you've had any perineum tears or if anything, pelvic floor is feeling a little bit weak, then you can bring baby inside your legs and you can do a wide spine instead. You can have baby like this. That's absolutely fine. It's up to you. And then we're going to get baby's legs and do the same thing. So we're going to bring the soles of their feet together. I'm really jealous that you can all get your knees down. I'm feeling like mine won't do anything. I'm meant to be a yoga teacher. All right, so we're going to bring the soles of their feet together and we're going to sing a song called Roly Poly. So we're going to wind the feet around each other and it goes roly poly, round and round. We sing that 3 times. And then tap your feet together, 1, 2, 3. Then we hold the feet together and we sing wibble, wobble, side to side, doing a bit of balancing. And then the final verse, we're going to shake our hands and we sing shaky, 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 high and low. And eventually they'll start to follow yours or someone else's hands around the room to start that coordination. Okay, so when you're ready, again, if baby doesn't want to lie down, so if you make happy sitting there, you can do it with him sitting in front of you, bring his feet here and then do it with him sitting up. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to lie them down if they don't want to. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to sing roly poly, round and round. Roly poly, round and round. Roly poly, round and round. Tap your feet together, 1, 2, 3. Giving me a very strange look. And then feet together and we sing wibble wobble. So go wibble wobble, side to side. Wibble wobble, side to side. Wibble wobble, side to side. Tap your feet together, 1, 2, 3. Then we lie their feet down and we shake our hands. We sing shaky, 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 high and low. Shaky, 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 high and low. Shaky, 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 high and low. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Lovely, well done. Good job. All right, so the final stretch that we're going to do with little ones is to get their legs and bring them together. And then we're going to bring them up as far as they can. This is called a mini plough. Some babies will be really flexible and their toes will come all the way up to their nose. Some babies, especially the smaller ones, will be much less flexible. The younger babies, they get more flexible as they get older. So little babies don't go as far. Older babies, you can go a little bit further. And then we say, and open their legs out. Right, so see where's comfortable for your baby. Lifting the legs, opening wide so they can see. Let you have a little pump. Is that part of the purpose of the exercise?
Right?
Are you just waiting for the flying part?
Oh my gosh, forgot about that.
Yeah, we're going to go upside down.
Yeah, actually, that would be nice. Oh, it looks daunting.
And whilst they are quiet, we're going to come onto our all fours and do a little bit of postnatal stretching. So if you want to, when the babies are happy lying down, you're going to come forwards with your hands beside baby's head, your knees below your hips, and holding your core and your pelvic floor muscles if you can. And we're going to do a little bit of pelvic floor focus to begin with. We're going to imagine that your pelvic floor is like a drawstring bag. So as you breathe in, you're going to relax all of the muscles. And then as you breathe out, you're going to squeeze your pelvic floor muscles like you're closing the drawstring bag, literally like lifting everything up. The reason we're doing it in all fours is because it's much more tricky, so it works the muscles a lot harder. So we're going to do this for a couple of minutes with our breath. Probably not a couple of minutes, a few times around. And then on the last time, I'm going to get you to hold it and take a few breaths while you're still holding the muscles nice and tight. If you can, try and practice this at home at least once a day, ideally more than that, but I know it's easy to forget with all the other things that we have to do. All right, so when you're ready, nice and relaxed, take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to start to squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. Good. And then as you breathe in, you can relax. Breathing out, hold. Breathing in, relax. Good. Breathing out, hold. Breathing in, relax. Good. And again. Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, squeeze, and this time hold it there as you then take a couple of breaths. Keep holding. And release. Amazing. Give the hips a little shake from side to side.
Oh, is it dirty?
And we're just going to stretch through the back. So as you breathe in, we're going to lift up the head and the bottom. And then as you breathe out, we're going to roll into a cat position and stretch through the top of the back. Breathing in, open up the chest.
Okay.
And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out.
I'm doing that.
Just one more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Amazing. And then I think we'll do one more stretch and then we're going to move on because I don't want to take too much time out of the fun bits for babies. We're just going to do a couple of rolling cats. So moving forwards on our hands, transferring the weight forwards, and then just rolling all the way back, bringing your bottom back, pulling yourself low, and then pushing up. Rolling all the way back. And then on the next one, pushing yourself all the way back into a kneeling position. Amazing. Even ladies on the floor, I'm going to show you how to do it in a second. Oh, dear. So we can do something called a spiral roll lift. The older baby gets and the bigger they get, the harder this gets. So don't worry if you can't do this. And you're looking at to pick them up a different way. But for those of you who want to give it a go, I'm going to show you how. So you take your dominant hand to put it on baby's chest and tummy. Your non-dominant hand goes around the back to support the neck and shoulders. And then using your core strength, you're going to lift and twist onto your knees. Dominant hand to the tummy, non-dominant hand behind. Lift and twist. We'll start with a little bit of balancing on our legs today. So dominant hand on your tummy, non-dominant hand around the back to support hand, head and shoulders. And then lift and spin around onto your lap. She's getting bigger now. And it's easier to do it from your knees because then you've got more strength. There you go.
Yeah,
you can still do it. Well done.
we're going to fix now.
All right. So the reason we do bouncing with babies is because it encourages or develops their vestibular system, which is their balance and spatial awareness. And we can start this from a really, really early age. Obviously, smaller babies, you can do smaller bounces, keep them closer to you. But with the bigger ones, they can either bounce on their bottoms or they might want to stand up and bounce on their feet. That's absolutely fine. So we're going to sing Horsey, Horsey, Don't You Stop. And we'll sing Horsey, Horsey, Don't You Stop. Just let your feet go clippity-clop, tail goes swish and the wheels go round. And then as we come up, we're going to lift baby up all the way over. Okay, giddy up, we're homeward bound. We'll sing it through a couple of times. And you can be as adventurous as you like. All right, so when you're ready. Horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Just let your feet go clippity-clop. Tail goes swish and wheels go round. Giddy up, we're homeward bound. Good job. Shall we do it again? Ready? Horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Just let your feet go clippity-clop. The tail goes swish and the wheels go round. We're homeward bound. Amazing, well done. That was good. All right, so coming round onto your bottoms now, and perfect today, so it's perfect. Cool. So we're going to do some work with the person next to you or near you. It doesn't matter if you're feeding; it's absolutely fine. You can carry on as you are. I'm going to demonstrate this first. So babies are going to do a little bit of standing to say hello to their neighbours. So if you bring your legs out in front of you and turn baby so they're facing another baby in a second. And then you're just going to bring baby up onto their feet just to say hello. Practice a little bit of standing, which they might be really reluctant to do, and that's fine. And then once they've had a go at the standing, you can do a little bit of a seesaw motion with them. So you've got one hand on baby's tummy and one hand behind them. And then you're just going to rock them backwards and forwards. So rock them back into your hands, forwards to standing. All right, just have a little play with a little seesaw, and they can come up and say hello to the baby in a second. I'm still dancing. Yeah. Still bouncing through. Stamping your feet. Some good seesaws, guys. Amazing. Okay, so a little bit of tummy time now. I know I'm whizzing through a little bit today, but I want to get as much content in as I can, and I don't want to run out of time. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. You're going to lie baby across your lap, still facing the person next to you. So we're going to do a little bit of tummy time. Some babies may absolutely hate this. Hopefully, they won't hate it too much. And they might start to lift their heads just like that. Perfect. She can start to lift her head to have a look at her neighbour. So it's a really good alternative to tummy time. They feel a lot safer because they're on your lap, they're with mummy, they're not lying on the floor. And you can just let them stay there and have a little look at the person next to them for a second. And then for those of them that are a little bit older, obviously Iris is going to find this a little bit tricky because she's tiny. But for the slightly bigger ones, you can bring their hands forward a little bit so they're reaching the floor. And you can do baby first handstand. You're going to hold them around their nappy areas with your fingers on their bottom and your thumbs underneath their inner thigh. And then you're going to lift them up so they are coming forward. Most of the time, babies will take their hands off the floor. Don't worry, that's completely normal. They will get used to it and they will put their hands down eventually. But it's getting used to being in that upside down position. So you can bring them up, have a little play with it. Holding on to mummy's leg for dear life. Good job.
Where did your hands go?
And whenever we do something adventurous like going upside down or lifts or anything, we always give baby a cuddle and take some breaths with them after just to show them that it's fun and it's fine and that they're still safe. Iris is enjoying the tummy time.
I've got next cold.
Keep it down to the toilet. Sorry. All right, we're going to do a little bit of flying now. Pop your cushion at the back, ready to support your head. Then we're going to lie down with babies. So smaller babies, bring them up to your chest. Lie down with your knees bent, so that you're not pulling on your core muscles. The bigger babies can sit across your hips like this, and then you can lower yourself down into this position, and I'll tell you where to go. No, you're fine. You're good. You know what you're doing. Okay, if you've been before, you're going to know exactly what you're doing. If you haven't, I'm going to show you now. So you're going to bring your legs up to a 90-degree angle and then lay baby across your legs on their tummy. All right, so bringing your legs up, laying him across your legs like this. And then you can have a little play with it. So you can bring your legs in and out, or you can give them a little rock from side to side. Amazing, and just having a little play with that tummy time, strengthening their neck and back muscles. Also really good for your own core strength as well. If you've done it before and you want to have a go at going upside down, then you're very welcome. If you haven't and you'd like to, then I can show you how. Yeah, not you. Obviously. Please don't go upside down. Okay, so from here, you're going to get hold of her with your fingers underneath and your thumbs on top of her bottom. Yeah, right.
Across the top of it, so I'm just looking. I need to.
Yeah, that's fine. Thumbs right round top, fingers underneath, and then you're going to lift her up so her head is facing your knees. Good job, Lola. Is she loving it? No. It usually becomes the favourite, and it's all the babies want to do when they come in, so it's a good one to practice at home. And then when you've had enough, you want to get up nice and safely. So you're going to use one leg to hook yourself up and then bring yourself forwards. So they're not pulling on any of your core muscles. In last week's session, there was 6, 7. Every baby was feeding at the same time for like a good 5 minutes, and I just sat here and I was like, I'm just gonna have a little rest then. Never happened before where everyone's feeding at once. All the babies got hungry. Right, so for those of them that I'm not hungry, we're going to come up and do some standing and do a little bit of swinging. So if you want to come onto your knees and have baby on your lap facing into the centre, and then you come up and sing zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, so you step to the baby on one knee, tuck the toes under at the back. I think with one of the baby yoga actually, they've done some lullabies to get them to sleep. It's not that challenging. All right, so zoom, 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 and we'll come all the way up on 3 fingers. Ready? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so if you haven't done yoga before, and you've done this, you have to look at what you pose with babies. They're holding babies in what's called safety roles. One hand is around the knee and one hand on the bottom. And then you're going to step forwards with your left foot, so it's facing into the centre. And your right foot then to turn to the line of the back foot. You want to try and get the heel of your front foot in line with the middle of your back foot. Possible? And then we're going to do some swinging. So if you're holding warrior pose, come forwards and helping your knee and your toes if you're holding the back. So you can have a practice of that and work with the heels of the bed relying on your hip rather than the baby. Practice on both sides. I can hold it here for a couple of breaths. I'm going to add a swinging motion to it. We're going to have that in a session. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and then swing this. All right, bending down and then forwards. We'll go from on this side and we'll start as well as we can tiptoe. Good breath, making them. And we can sometimes switch the feet on the right foot, and to right foot facing forward, left foot spin turns and select. Switch on. Hip down. Continue. Great smile, great laugh. Start to wind it down. So just arm side and to it. Holding babies very uncomfortable. Like you cross your chest into your shoulders, relax. We're going to do some walking to try and bring our hips back in line together. So to do this, you're going to imagine you're walking on a carpet. You're bringing your feet heel to toe, bending down, and then come up. But try not to lift your feet, try and lift as high as you can. Lay down the balance to it. If you want to stop your gaze, take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Start to relax the forehead. Sucking down the cheeks and the jaw, make the teeth separate. Move down through the neck and shoulders. Through your back and your chest, relaxing down your arms. Relaxing your muscles, softening down to your hips. Softening through your legs and lie down to your knees, your ankles and toes. Just taking some nice deep breaths in and out. Calming the mind, calming the body, preparing for the rest of the day. Just stay here for just another breath or two. Just roll shoulders back. Through the hands and shoulders. Just always take a couple more breaths together. Just going to take a nice deep breath in. And out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Thank you guys. Just going to stop the video there.